Hey Megan, this is Kate Bortinsky, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would she be doing this and what's in it for her? Well, the answer is simple. Oftentimes, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how to improve their online marketing strategy. And other times, the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands saying, "Hey Kate, I like you. Can you just handle this for me, please?" So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've seen and you're thinking, yeah, this information could really move the needle for my business, shoot me a message and we can have a deeper conversation. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you and do it yourself, that works too. No harm, no foul. So now let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So let's dive into the first thing that I want to cover, which is content. What is content? Content is how Google knows what you do and who you do it for. Content is the information highlighted on your website that Google is sending back to their algorithm to tell them what you should be found for. There's also content that you can't read, like images. If you right-click on any of your images and hit Save As, you can rename this file to include relevant keywords. Optimizing this text helps Google better understand your content. When you don't have enough content, and specifically enough keyword-rich content that your customers are searching for, how would Google know to show your business for that search term? We have found that most sites ranking in the top spots on Google have a minimum of 1,500 to 2,200 words on their website, and they're using the right keywords throughout their content. I went ahead and ran your site through a word counter, and right now your homepage is sitting at 409 words. When I checked out one of your competitors, McDaniel's Kitchen and Bath, their homepage is sitting at 2,307 words. They're using more keyword-rich content than you are, and that's helping them capture more visibility and clicks. So when we talk about content, this also encompasses your keywords that Google is recognizing you for. So we're going to hop over here to Ahrefs. This is a tool I use. I pay a few $100 a month for it. Essentially, it gives me a behind-the-scenes insight into your competition and shows me the keywords that they're ranking for to attract your customers. This helps me pinpoint the keywords that you should be targeting as well. So when I ran McDaniel's site through Ahrefs, and I'm going to go over here and click on their keywords, we can see that they're ranking for 254 keywords. They're being found for kitchen remodeling Lansing. That gets 60 searches a month and they're sitting in the 2nd position. Bathroom remodeling Lansing with 90 searches a month. And then bathroom remodel Lansing with 100 searches a month. When we go back to your site, we can see that you're being found for 18 keywords. So here's what Google does think your site is about based on your content. Home remodeling Lansing, Michigan, and you're in the 4th position. Kitchen remodeling Lansing, Michigan, you're in the 5th position. Kitchen remodel Lansing, Michigan, you're in the 6th position. And remodeling contractors Lansing, Michigan, and you're in the 5th position. So when customers are searching for your services, your business isn't showing up at the top of the search results. The first thing that you need to do to beat your competition online is incorporate more keyword-rich content onto your homepage to help Google better understand what you do. That's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable when we do it the right way. So now let's go to Google, and I search kitchen remodeling Lansing, Michigan. At the top of Google, we'll always see the Google Ads section first. Now, Google Ads can be a great option to generate some quick leads and be at the top of Google, but they can also be a gamble. Some people use ad blockers so they won't see your ads, and other people skip past the ad section and go straight to the map or organic sections. So they won't work for everyone, but again, they can be a great option when you have a solid foundation online. So moving to the second key thing that I want to cover with you today, and that is citations. So you're probably thinking, what's a citation and why do they matter? That's a great question. So you can see the Google Maps section here, or what we refer to as the map pack. You can see the business's name, address, and phone number. That's also known as your NAP. This is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So a citation is your name, address, and phone number listed on places like Yelp, the BBB, Yellow Pages, Facebook, and a couple hundred other directories. So now you might be asking yourself, hey Kate, how do I rank in maps? So let me explain the number one thing that you can do today to push your business up the map pack. Generally speaking, most companies in the number one spot on Google have around 150 citations. If you have more citations than your competitors, you gain more trust from Google than they do, which pushes you above them in the map pack. So now you're probably thinking, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. I'll use sites like Whitespark or Bright Local that will tell me exactly what directories your competition is listed on, and from there I'll literally go down the list and get you on the same ones. But I don't stop there, because we don't want to just match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has 150 citations, we want to match them and add 100 to 200 more so that it takes them a long time to catch back up. So if you spend some time getting yourself more citations than these top businesses in the map pack, you can take over the top spot and that would generate more business for you. So now let's talk about the third and final key thing that I want to cover with you today, link juice, also referred to as backlinks. This third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So again, we're searching for kitchen remodeling Lansing, Michigan, and when we scroll down past the map pack, we can see that your site isn't at the top of Google. The top business gets about 39% of the clicks, while the second spot only gets 18%. So the top spot is where you want to be, and to get there, you'll need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to your backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this gives site B authority. It's kind of like a popularity contest, and the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link is. So let me give you an example. If you get a local blog or industry-related site, such as one of your suppliers, like maybe Ferguson, linking back to you, that's a great backlink. But if you're a renovation company and you get a backlink from, say, Bodie's Chop House linking back to you, that's not so great because you don't sell steak. So let's go back to your site overview. And here we'll be able to see that you have 63 backlinks. Now when I click into them and I filter out the spam links, we can see that you have 31 good backlinks. When we go back to McDaniel's, we can see that they have 630 backlinks from stronger, more relevant sources. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. By adding even just one good relevant backlink, it can be worth more authority to Google than over 100 irrelevant backlinks. So how do we get more backlinks? Well, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which sites are linking to them, and we can go get those same links for your business. Getting you to the top of Google is not magic. It's a method, and I've shown you that method today. So in closing, we went over first, content. You need to incorporate more keyword-rich content with at least 1,500 words on your homepage. Second, citations. You need to have 100 to 200 more citations than your nearest competitor to beat them by a landslide. Third, link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing to your website to show Google you have more authority than your competitors. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. So what now? Well, you can either take this information that I've shared with you today and run with it on your own. I'm totally cool with that. No harm, no foul. Just send me a quick note that you watched this video and your thoughts about it. I'd really appreciate your feedback. However, if you're looking to partner with an industry expert that can generate quality, keyword-rich content, get you more citations than your competitors, and dominate the backlink game, you can give me a call at 810-358-5645 and we can have a deeper conversation. Once again, this is Kate Bortinsky and my phone number is 810-358-5645. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day.